Hello, everyone, and welcome to Weisscast, the whatever day we recorded this edition. I am your host, Aaron Weiss, and I am joined by Bryant K. Stinson, as usual. I am also re recording this intro because the previous intro was very choppy and did not sound good. But of course, this is Weisscast, the show where each and every week on your favorite podcast service, Bryant and I talk about the nerdy news that we think you should know about. If you like that and you want to be a part of the show, go to patreon.com/Weisscast where you can ask your questions that you want to be on the podcast. Also, $1 gets Patreon supporters mentioned in the credits as well as a shout out during the show. Big thank you to our Patreon producers, Chrono Slinger and Pepe Danger. If you don't have any change to toss our way, no big deal. You can catch the show each and every week on podcast services around the globe. Catch it on Sundays, usually. Housekeeping for you. I have not been great at sticking to the release schedule of Weisscast or Weiss Camera Action, so I'm changing the schedule. Weisscast will regularly go up on Sundays when technical difficulties aren't a thing, and Weiss Camera Action will also go up on Fridays. Also, we've completely revamped Patreon rewards, so go check those out. Stay tuned for details at the end of the show, but hey, or you can go check them out right now on patreon.com/Weisscast. Today's episode is brought to you by Weiss Camera Action, but more on that later. For now, let's begin the show with what is and forever will be from around the web. Yeah, that's right. I didn't forget it that time.
Proud of you.
I almost forgot it, but that's different than forgetting it.
Yep, it is. Not wrong.
Let's read the news. Bryant, how many articles do we got today?
Baker's dozen.
You stole my line. I don't know what to do. Damn it. The first article, of course, as usual, comes from The Verge. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is huge news. For me, especially because I love this video game franchise. Hitman developers are working on a James Bond game.
Interesting.
I love the James Bond video games. I fell in love with GoldenEye, and then I had Nightfire and Agent Under Fire. I got the GoldenEye remake for Wii when it came out. Like, I love those games. So this announcement really excites me. The article is by Megan Farrock-Menesh. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. If you ever listen to this, but she writes, IO Interactive, the developer behind the Hitman series, is also working on a James Bond video game, it announced today. The news comes with a short teaser today for a Project 007, a new game coming to a console and computer near you. The Danish studio is best known for its stealth series Hitman and third-person shooter Kane and Lynch games, arguably the two genres that would best encompass any James Bond story. IO is collaborating with MGM, Eon Productions, and Delphi to create a, quote, wholly original Bond story exclusively as a video game, end quote. The game is currently in active development for, quote, modern systems and platforms, end quote. In a prepared statement, IO CEO Hakan Abrak called it, quote, the most ambitious game in the history of our studio, end quote. IO released its last game, Hitman 2, in 2018, and Hitman 3 is expected in 2021. I think that this is the perfect studio for a James Bond game. I've not played the Hitman games, but this makes me want to go back and play the Hitman games. I actually have. So when they rebooted Hitman, Bryant, I don't know if you remember, but the reboot was an episodic game.
Yep.
But they released the whole season as like one game once, much like Telltale does.
Yep.
After all the episodes were released, or I should say, Telltale did. R.I.P. But yeah, I mean, I have the first season on Stadia, It was free. It was a game of the month. I actually got Stadia Pro recently because I'm a YouTube Red subscriber, or they call it YouTube Premium now. They were giving Stadia Pro away to people, so I have like the controller and stuff. It's really cool. So I think I'm gonna play through the first season. I saw that the Hitman 2 was on sale recently for like $15. So I can catch up to this really quickly for really cheap.
Hmm.
And I'm really excited about that. And um I mean, I'm sure that James Bond, a 007 game, will control a bit differently than Hitman because I mean, you're not exactly you're not a hitman in 007, you're a secret agent, but there's still stealth.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about this. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts though.
Yeah, I think it'd be really. When's the last James Bond game to come out? Is it GoldenEye?
I feel like it's GoldenEye Reloaded, yeah.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
www.weisscast.com/your-wrong.
Yeah, like studio that produces the Hitman video games. I think they produce video games that just a series of games that are a lot of fun. Um, Provide a lot of creativity for the player to really be able to go out and do the things that they kind of can dream of in their head in order to accomplish goals and different things like that. And I think that um, getting their hands on the ability to do a James Bond game, they'll a lot of that will bleed over into it. So I think
Mhm,
it'll be a really, really good experience. Obviously, this is something that's really early on in
mhm.
its like the development life cycle, but I'd be interested to see kind of how this develops over time as we learn more information about it, which could take a while. But
Yeah.
yeah, from the beginning, it's a really exciting prospect. And it'll be nice to have another game kind of in that series for the first time
Mhm.
in a while as well.
I think it will be at the very earliest fall 2022, spring 2023 before we see
Mhm.
this game, but
Yeah.
more likely fall 2023. Um, but yeah, I'm super excited about this. Yeah, I agree with all the points that you made. I mean, it's been forever since a Bond game, and uh, it's it's not been that long actually, though, since a wholly original Bond story in a video game. I don't know if you remember 007 Bloodstone.
I don't.
It came out during the PS3, Xbox 360 era.
Okay.
Um, they used Daniel Craig's likeness and created a wholly original story. Um, and before that, Nightfire and Agent Underfire were the original stories.
Hmm.
Um, I think, I mean, Bloodstone's kind of a hidden gem, whereas Agent Underfire and Nightfire have a little bit of cult status. Um, they're pretty well beloved games in their own right. So I mean, James Bond has a history of having original or good original video games, and I think, like we've said, IO is the perfect developer
Yeah.
for that. Because I mean, the Hitman games are held in high regard.
Hmm.
They've scored really well, and Agent 47 is pretty cool. What if Agent 47 was the bad guy or a bad guy in this James Bond game? They just brought him into this universe.
Cause so many problems.
It'd be really cool though.
Really interesting. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's guaranteed to be out, or I'm guaranteed to have either a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox by the time this game comes out. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Let's move on to this next article. If you do you want to read it?
Yeah. I would love to. So this article is from the AV Club, so not The Verge, which is exciting.
Hooray!
it's written by Reed McCarter. Um, and the title of it is "The Internet Archive Just Added a Whole Bunch of Flash Stuff." So the beginning of the article reads as such: Poor Adobe Flash isn't long for this world, and at the end of the year, the software will no longer be supported by its creator, completing the long hospice stay that it's endured for years and leaving a whole lot of the internet's stupidest or most beloved videos and games adrift. Fortunately, the good people at the Internet Archive have stepped in to do what corporations won't and are preserving Flash through a newly available collection of emulated work. The archive's Jason Scott announced the library in a blog post yesterday explaining that the site is using an in development Flash emulator called Ruffle to play a very large portion of historical Flash animation in the browser at both a smooth and accurate rate. I mean, the article is really, really short, so I'll just read the entire thing. Even incomplete, Scott predicted on Twitter that the archive will include more than 1,000 items by Friday afternoon. And this was written yesterday. So cool. So, and it says to help navigate this massive upload, the site put together a best of page that offers a good place to start. Those who saw these videos back in the 2000s will probably be delighted. Those coming to them for the first time are likely to be really confused about why the internet used to find the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny and all your base are belong to us. So funny. I forgot about all your base are belong to us. What a great whole thing. Um, so yeah, basically the Internet Archive are doing the Lord's work and are not letting some of the most iconic videos to ever grace the internet to die, which I think is awesome. So there's a lot of Flash stuff that's out there that you and I would have grown up with and seen tons of. Do you have any favorites from that you're glad that will be kind of immortalized in the internet at least for the foreseeable future?
Yeah, so I'm actually like looking at the archive right now and I'm just like walking down memory lane. You know what I mean? Like um Yeti Sports uh
I
with
forgot about Yeti Sports.
Pingu throw, seal bounce. Um there's so many, man. Line Rider, loved Line Rider. Alien Hominid, which I forgot started out as a Flash game. I I usually associate it with an early Xbox Live Arcade game, but it started life as a Flash game. Um, I mean, yeah, dude, there's so much um on here. One of the first things I saw when I got to the archive was Badger, Badger, Badger.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude. I mean, this is quintessential like mid 2000s stuff. Like, I mean, this is like middle and high school for me, and probably your high school.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm so excited that someone or a group of people are doing this work. Um, I haven't found it yet, but I'm hopeful that Bloons made it on here. I love Bloons.
Mm,
Um, but yeah, I mean it's sad that Flash is going away. But I mean technology develops and life goes on.
yep.
Anything in particular that you would be excited for to be on there?
I mean, Badger Badger was up there for me. Um, I just saw that LOL LimeWire was on there, which I thought was hilarious. I completely forgot about LimeWire when everybody used to download music illegally via either like Napster or LimeWire. Um, all those, all those days. Also saw that Hamtaro Piano was on here. I remember playing Hamtaro Piano.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I can't believe that that's on here. That's so good. Yeah, there's we just have to be able to keep so much of those weird kind of eclectic internet games and videos around for as long as possible so that people can continue to show the generations that come after them just how incredible and how cool these things are. So yeah, I'm so thankful to the group over at the Internet Archive for making this possible. And also shout out to Chronoslinger for actually forwarding this article on the way so that we can share it with the Wisecast Nation.
Thank you so much, Chronoslinger, our loyal Patreon producer. Um, Bryant, this wasn't on the articles, and it's not even an article, so that's why it wasn't on there. But do any of your roommates have a PlayStation
Like a PlayStation 5?
or 4?
No.
Do you even have a 5?
It's not without its rough edges, but it is it's a good game. Apparently the prologue itself is like 8 hours of gameplay.
Jesus.
So very slow burn. But anyway, back to Ghost of Tsushima.
Dude, Ghost of Tsushima, it's just impressive that my base PS4
Mm-hmm.
can produce graphics in a game that look this beautiful. Sucker Punch just utilized all the right parts of the PlayStation and just made an like breathtaking game. There's a mode that you can play that make it look like a classic black and white samurai movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually playing like I turn that on sometimes, but I don't think I can't play the whole game like that. Um, but I do play it in Japanese with English subtitles.
I feel like that's probably the proper way to play the game.
Hmm. And it's the combat is so good. Like I've never felt like such good combat in a game.
Mm.
Um, you know how most open world games have like waypoints.
Yep.
There's not really waypoints. You like follow the wind.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's really cool. It's a really cool idea. Um, yeah, combat's very fluid and feels great. Um, I mean, I'd encourage you, like, if you pick up a PlayStation 5 and get PS Plus, you get access to the full library of PlayStation 4 games.
Mm.
I would encourage you, if you ever do that, to play Ghost of Tsushima first.
Okay. Keep
Although
that.
I'm sure there'll be like a definitive edition coming out for PlayStation 5, probably. But
Yeah,
it's so great. I can't speak highly enough of it.
that's good.
And I've only played a couple hours of it. It's not like I'm super deep into the game. It's just so dang beautiful. And, I hope that when Game of the Year is discussed in these next couple weeks, I hope that it gets the amount of recognition it deserves. I don't think that it's going to win it.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, because Cyberpunk got delayed, it's no longer in Game of the Year talks.
Yeah.
So it would be eligible for next year, which is tough because next year is probably going to be a heavy hitting year too.
Yep.
Um,
Everybody's
but
trying to fill out the catalog of for next gen.
hmm so
But it'll be an interesting year this year. Assassin's Creed Valhalla has done well, which
mhm.
is not really a surprise. Um, but yeah, Ghost of Tsushima's up there. Obviously, Spider-Man Miles Morales will be in the conversation as well.
Last of Us Part 2.
Last of Us Part 2. This year in general has been a phenomenal year for video games.
It really has.
There have been so many good games that have come out in 2020. Um, it will make the conversation for game of the year very difficult. It will, yeah. It'll be tough.
Mhm.
Spider-Man Miles Morales.
I want to play
Uh,
it so bad.
I have not gotten an opportunity to play it, but I have watched some let's plays of it, and it's very good. They did a really good job with the story, and yeah, they took a lot of what was kind of wonky and weird Insomniac did with the first Spider-Man game. They improved upon it in
Hmm.
Miles Morales. I mean, even they've just done really little small intricate details that make the game feel unique to Miles Morales. Even his animations when he's swinging are unique to Peter Parker's animations when he's swinging,
Hmm.
which is really nice. I mean, the majority of the game takes place in Harlem. That's where he lives. So, um, yeah, great, great game, great story, and the way that the story kind of wraps up is is a very way to kind of wrap up Miles Morales' story. A story very unique to him. So, they did a really good job with that game, considering that they were making it around the same amount of hours as the original Spider-Man
Hmm.
game. But yeah, I mean, this year is has been really really good for video games, and I know at some point in the future, as we get closer to Game of the Year conversations, we'll start having that talk. But
Hmm.
yeah, 2020 has been a very good year for games. It's gonna be hard to beat going forward.
And we can definitely have a game of the year talk towards the end of the year, and maybe not so much a movie of the year, but maybe like perhaps a TV show or miniseries of the year. Um, yeah, we'll leave that on the docket for December.
Hmm.
Bryant, let's hear a word from our sponsor. Do you like movies, Bryant?
I do. I
Do
love
you like
movies.
being entertained?
No.
Okay. But I have a podcast for you
Okay.
because you like movies. Weiss Camera Action. It's official. It's happening each and every week. Me, my brother, Alex, my girlfriend, Erica, and I already said me, will be watching a movie from either a series or a director's filmography, reviewing it and ranking it. That being said, we are more than halfway through our first series, Pirates of the Caribbean. Each week we have been watching one and reviewing it and ranking it. Right now, the rank is Curse of the Black Pearl at 1. Number 2, At World's End. Number
Interesting.
3, Dead Man's Chest.
Hmm.
How will the next two shake out? Tune in each and every Friday on podcast services around the globe. The show lends itself to lots of banter and comedy, so be sure to catch it, like I said, each and every Friday on podcast services around the globe. Back to the show. I believe, Bryant, it's your turn to guess for 20 questions. And boy, do I have a TV show for you.
Woohoo.
Um, so yeah, we'll just get right to it, huh?
Yeah, let's get right to it. Was this TV show released before? No, not before. Was this TV show released? Yeah, before January 1st, 2010.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Was this TV show released after January 1st, 2005?
No.
Oh. Was the show released after January 1st, 2000?
No.
Oh man, we're in the 90s
Maybe.
potentially. Was this show released after January 1st, 1995?
No.
We're still going back.
I'm just gonna give you a hint. You're gonna want to do decades and not just 5-year increments.
Shoot. Was this show released after January 1st, 1990?
No.
January 1st, 1980?
No.
Oh my gosh. Stop.
All right. I'll
We
get
did.
since this one's difficult, I'll give you a hint. It started in 1978.
Okay, good. 70s were next, so I would have been able to stop there. Started in 1978.
Yeah. So
Okay. Oof. Oh man. This is gonna be hard.
you're on question 7.
Yep. Yeah, I know. Was this show? Oh my gosh! See, now I have to remember. I have to think back to what networks and things looked like in the late 70s. Um. So the show started in 78.
Correct.
That means it was always in color then.
Correct.
Potentially. Yeah, so it was always in color. Does this show have an all black cast?
It does not.
Okay. Um, this show come on one of the major networks: Fox, ABC, NBC, CBS.
Let me check.
Okay.
I want to say yes, but I want to be sure when I say yes. It was on a major network. Correct. Yes.
Okay.
One of the big 4 or 5.
One of the big four. Yeah. Um, is this a military show?
It is not.
Okay, so it's not MASH.
I think that's 10.
Okay. Is it comedy?
It is.
Okay. Um, so it's a comedy. Did it involve talking animals?
Did not.
Dang it, it's not Mr. Ed.
Love that show.
Did it involve animals at all? Like, did it have animals as a protagonist or main character?
No.
Okay. Crap. So it's not Lassie. It's not Rin Tin Tin. Um. hmm. Um. This show's main character a female?
Yes.
Hmm. Okay. Comedy, female main character.
2 more and then hint.
Okay.
You're doing great.
Trying my best. This is hard. Um. Female main character, major network, comedy. Um. Did this show have a stint where it was in black and white?
No.
Okay. Um. Is this show critically acclaimed? which is hard to ask for a show in the 70s, but
right. I will say that it was Emmy nominated.
okay, it's pretty good.
hmm
I think that was 15.
That was your hint, should you choose to accept it, is this show is a spin-off of a
Mhm.
very popular show from the 70s.
Spin-off of a show. Okay. Is it animated?
It is not.
Okay. Um, spin-off. That eliminates my potential guess like completely. um, so it's not animated.
Also, since this was hard, I'll give you a hint right before your guess.
Okay. Does this show have like a reputable actress as the main character?
No.
No, so relative unknown. Cool. Um, did this show have a run of more than 10 years?
No.
Okay. Um,
I think one more than the guess.
yeah. Um, all right. Did this show hmm, did this show get canceled?
It did.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. This show launched the career of one of Hollywood's most beloved actors and comedians. That person's the same person, by the way.
Okay.
Um,
Launched the career.
right.
Hmm. This is a good one. I'm completely stumped.
Take a stab in the dark.
Yeah. I'm going to guess that this show the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
That is a great guess, but no, it is not.
Dadgummit.
This show first airing on September 14th, 1978, starring Pam Dauber and Robin Williams.
Oh,
Mork and Mindy.
it's Mork and Mindy. Dang it. I forgot about Mork and Mindy.
Great show.
Yeah, that is a good show. Wow.
Folks, this has been a shorter episode of Weisscast, which, you know what, Bryant? From time to time, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
I am your host, Aaron Weiss. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at The Weiss is Right. Follow Weisscast on Instagram and Twitter at Weisscast. Go to patreon.com/Weisscast if you want to be a part of the show, where only $1 a month grants you that access. Bryant, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at BKStinson08.
Folks, please enjoy this remix of the 007 theme by Remix Maniacs. No, screw that. You're going to enjoy the remix by Trap Music Now. We'll catch you next week. And until then, I don't know what they say. I'm James Bond. I'm Bond. James Bond. Until then, rest in peace, Sean Connery.
Yep.